Hi everybody, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Welcome to the very first video of 2021. Happy New Year to everybody. I hope you all had a great New Year's Eve and holiday season and everyone is feeling happy and positive about the new year. Hopefully we can all have a great start. I'm very excited today to share with you all of my finished pages for December. I colored quite a bit and I'm really happy with all of the pages that I was able to do, and I can't wait to share them with you. So let's get started. Alright, so my first my first page is from Enchanted Faces by Hannah Lynn, and I did this page. This page is Poinsettia Pixie. I think that's how you say the name of the flower, Poinsettia Pixie. Yeah, I did this page with Prismacolors. A little bit of stickles in the middle of the flower, some white Posca for the white accents, and I blacked out the background with a black Posca pen. So for this page, I did go ahead and follow a skin and hair tutorial by Dream in Color. She was doing it on a different Hannah Lynn picture, but I went ahead and followed. It wasn't a tutorial, it was just a color along on a different winter scene page by Hannah Lynn, and the poinsettias I followed a tutorial, once again, not a tutorial, just a color along by Coloring with Alena from the Johanna Basford advent calendar. So the day that had the poinsettias, I just used that color along to do those. And yeah, like I said, all done with Prismacolor. So I really, really like how this one came out, and you would have seen this already if you follow me on Instagram, because I posted this as my Happy New Year's photo. Alright. Okay, next is this PDF from Karla Magana. This was her winter PDF. She drew this for the season, and she also colored it for the season, and that's what I took inspiration from. She used blue and lime green, so I just changed the lime green to purple, and I used all watercolor. I used my new watercolor set from Amazon, and all the accents for this page, all the white gel pen is the Arteza gel pen, and all the silver on the page is the Pentel Sparkle Pop in Silver. So this was my first time using all watercolor for a coloring page, nothing but watercolor, and I'm really happy with how it came out. I really like it. Like I said, I just followed, she had a video of her coloring this page, and I just followed along using purple instead of lime green, like I said. And it was really simple, really fast. I finished it in one sitting, and I'm really pleased with how it came out. I did print this PDF out on watercolor paper, so it, oops, sorry, my cat. It didn't warp the page too bad, so really happy with that one. And once again, that's a PDF from Karla Magana's Etsy page. Alright, next we have the Johanna Basford's Inky Advent Calendar that she released this year for free to download. It had 24 small images that you could go ahead and color each day leading up to Christmas, and I did complete the calendar. This is the first page. For this calendar, I used all sorts of things, but mainly I used Prismacolor and polychromos. I would say for this first page, I used the majority polychromo pencils. Obviously, I used gel pen accents. I used stickles on some of the days. I used white and black acrylic. I used gel pens. I used all sorts of things, and followed all sorts of tutorials as well. So a lot of people did daily tutorials for these, and I followed quite a bit of them. The people I followed were coloring with Alena, Barbara Color, My Colorful Country Life, and Julie's Passion for Coloring. Some days I didn't follow a tutorial, but I would say for the majority of the days I did. I did this Christmas ornament with watercolor paint and stickles, and I really like how that came out. Hopefully you guys can see all the little details. Some pages were more detailed, or some days I did more detail than others. But overall, I'm really pleased with each little day, and it was actually really, really fun coloring just a tiny little picture every single day. It was more coloring than I would normally do because I definitely don't color every single day. And some days I colored like 2 or 3 in one day, and some days I just colored the one. Like I said, it was really nice actually, just being able to color a small little image every day. I wish they would do, more artists would do calendars for every month, because it actually really helped it to encourage me to color, and got my, it was like a warm-up, like it got my creative juices flowing, and then I wanted to color more that day. So I think my favorite days have to be 10. I really like 7 because of the stickles, of course. It's day 17. Day 18, once again, we have glitter glue. They're all really sweet, and like I said, I'm really happy with how this advent calendar ended up turning out. And I'll have everyone's YouTube channel linked below in the description if you're curious, if you want to go and watch their color alongs for any of these days. I learned a lot of new techniques, and it was nice coloring from a bunch of different colorists on this calendar. Next is Jasmine Beckett Griffith's Halloween. This was a ongoing whip that I had from October and November, I believe, and I finished this around like December 1st, 2nd, or 3rd. It was like the very first couple days of December I finished this, not page, but quarter of a page. So this was the image I chose to color. This, excuse me, this is Halloween Night. And I heavily followed the original image by Jasmine. I tried to pick similar colors and do similar shading. This is all done with Prismacolor pencils, and then the black is black Posca pen. And I also used probably the white Posca pen for any white accents. So I was really pleased with how this came out. I really loved how her hat came out with like the reflection. I was just overall super, super, super happy with this one. Like, I was so nervous, if you know. I was so nervous to color in this because this is my very first coloring in any of Jasmine's books, and it kind of intimidates me because her art is so beautiful. But the fact that I was able to sort of emulate it with my colored pencils, like, I don't know, it just made me so happy, and I am so, so proud of myself for this one. So yes, I can't wait to color more of Jasmine's pieces in the other books that I have. Next we have Intricate Flowers by Jade Summer. I wanted to just do something easy in a fun winter palette that I've found on Pinterest. So that's how this one came out. I used 5 alcohol markers, and some of them are lemon shade and some of them are Cali Arts, and then I used a couple different gel pens to add sparkle to the page. So I have the gold is the Pentel Sparkle Pop, the pink is also Pentel Sparkle Pop, and then the blue is Jelly Roll Stardust. I think those are the only 3, but it's so sparkly and beautiful. Oh, I think I also used Prismacolor alcohol markers as well. I think there was like some of each. Like I said, 5 alcohol markers and a couple gel pens for accents. And this page was just really relaxing, and I just sat and I binge watched TV and I colored this page, and it was really nice. So I've said this in the past, I really like doing these pages as an alternative to a mandala because they're very like repetitive. So it's really nice if you don't want to do a mandala, like a traditional mandala. Something like this is really nice. So I really enjoyed doing that page. All right, next up we have Chibi Girls Coloring Book Volume 1 by April Amber, which is super, super exciting because I was able to color so many pages with my sister this month and my mom. I believe there's 1 or 2 pages for I think only 1 page with my mom, and the rest are for my with my sister. If you don't know, I use this book to do split colorings, which is an idea I found from Dani Buttons' YouTube channel. She does split colorings with her husband, so you just literally slice the page, cut the page right in half. One person gets the right side, the other person gets the left, and then you come together and tape it back up and see the differences in the page. So I want to show you what we colored. Like I said, we colored quite a few. So, okay, so the first one is this one. And as always, the right side is always the person who I'm coloring with, and then I always color the side in the book that stays attached to the book. So left side is always what I've done, and right side is the other person. So this is done by my sister and I. I messed up the moon, as you can see. I thought that this was the moon, because I didn't have this side, so I didn't have the tip of the moon, so I thought this was the section that was the moon, and then this was the sky. So, whoops. But that's how that one came out. Once again, we do these really simple. I just bring over some alcohol markers, which is always my Cali art set, and then I bring over some gel pens for accents, and that's about it. So we have some white gel pen, a few glitter gel pens, and everything else is alcohol marker. All right, the next one. Seen that one is this one. This is like the cute cat girl who plays video games. I was really excited to do this one. This was done by my sister, and this side was done by myself. Once again, all done with alcohol marker and a bit of sparkled gel pen. This one came out so cute and I love it. Next one is this one, which might be both of our favorites. My sister loves this one. Once again, this is her side. This is my side. All done with, sorry about the background noise, my cat is getting into everything. Same thing with all of these, like I said, Cali arts and then accents with gel pens. So that one came out super cute. This one, I love, love, love this one. This one's so sweet. Right side is my sister's, left side is mine. She put some sparkle in the hair. She drew in the moon on this side, which is really cool. I drew in like the clouds on my background. I love how her eye came out on my side. It's like a galaxy blue eye. I love that. So sweet and so cute. And then the last one I have to show you in this book was done by me and my mom. My mom uses colored pencils. And I had a major mistake. I smudged, like I had color on my hand when I was coloring, and I smudged it onto her face. And so because of that, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm gonna go non-traditional. And I made her like a zombie evil queen. So this evil queen from Snow White. I did like a toxic sign on the apple, and I made her eye like zombified and her stitched mouth. So I kind of went kind of crazy. My mom drew in like little apples on the curtain. My mom gets so creative. She gave her like really nice makeup. I love the eye on my mom's side. I drew in like the cracks on the wall and the spider webs, and I don't know, this was like just a mess of a page for me, honestly, but I think it came together really, really well. And like I said, these split colorings are literally so fun, and I can't wait to finish this whole book because we've done quite a few. So again, a huge thank you to my sister and my mom for always willing to color with me, and these pages always come out amazing, and they're some of my favorites to share with you guys. All right, last but not least, I have Chibi Girls by Jade Summer. This is the grayscale 2 books in 1, and I did this page. So this page was completely inspired by Craving for Colorings page. She posted a photo of this on her Instagram at some point. I don't know how long ago, but I saw it, and I saw that she had done it Christmas themed, and I was like, I absolutely want to recreate that. So I just did my best at looking at her Instagram photo, and yeah, just tried to recreate that. So definitely go check out her Instagram if you haven't already. I used a mixture of Lemiche, Prismacolors, and Cali Art alcohol markers for this. Details are like the fluff around certain parts of her umbrella, her bow, and her dress are white acrylic paint. I used the Arteza gel pen for white highlights. I used Jelly Roll glaze for any of the black shiny bits. And then for accenting, so I laid everything down with alcohol marker, and then I went over everything with Prismacolors. So for like all of the details and extra highlights in her hair and stuff, I did that with Prismacolor. And on the back wall, you can see it's like glittery or metallic. That is the Hobby Lobby metallic paint. I love the little cats. I love how this page came out, and it's just so cool. I love her eyes. And like I said, totally inspired by Craving for Colorings page. So definitely go have a look at that. And that's my final page I have to share with you guys. So yeah, that about wraps up my finished pages for December. Thank you so much for watching and hanging out with me for a little bit of your day. I really appreciate it. I hope you all once again had an amazing new year and are excited for 2021 and looking forward and feeling positive about the new year. I am super excited to continue making YouTube videos. I have a lot of ideas stored away in my brain, so definitely subscribe if you aren't already. Turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post, and of course, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Thank you so much to everyone who has been supporting the channel. I really appreciate it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!